What's up everybody, John from ReplayStation, and I've got a quick pickups video for you. Although I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I'm riding solo this time. Kind of went a little ham on the Christmas money. Got a little over 30 games to show you, so let's get right to it. Starting with the tried and true PS1. A lot of this is retail, some of it is thrift store, I can't remember. Brahma Force, the Assault on Belt Logger 9. Played a little bit of it. It's like a jumping flash mech warrior kind of thing. It's okay. Mobile Light Force. I kind of want to do a video on the Mobile Light Force series. You might see it in the future, but don't judge a book by its cover. From a thrift store for like $1, I got NASCAR Heat. I don't even like NASCAR, but it's in really good shape. I'm a sucker for long box games. Anything long box, I'll consider buying it. But these are good ones. Road Rash, this is an amazing version of Road Rash. It's so 90s. It's really rad. And Alien Trilogy. This is in pretty good shape. No cracked hinges or anything like that. It's complete. Haven't got a chance to play it yet, but it looks pretty sweet. Moving on to the PS2. Some filler titles, but again, got them for a good deal. Picked up an early title, Kinetica. It's like a extreme futuristic racing game, as if Sony didn't have enough of those already, but I'll give it a shot. This was like one of the early PS2 games. Got it for $1. Picked up Onimusha Warlords for $1. Looks cool, and it started the whole series, so I'll play it for $1. Sega's Shinobi reboot, which didn't get very good reception, but I hadn't had a chance to play it yet, but for $1, I'll play it. Soul Calibur 3, I don't know why I didn't have this, I love Soul Calibur. The King of Fighters 2006, as you can tell by the channel, we love fighting games, so I always try to beef up on these. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, but King of Fighters in a 3D fighter. Looks interesting. And Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which has Street Fighter 3 Third Strike on it, as you can tell, and it is one of my favorite Street Fighter games of all time. PS3. Picked up Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed for a pretty crazy good deal. I'm not going to discuss it, but really good deal on this. And this is actually really fun. It gives Mario Kart a run for its money. Don't sleep on this one. Pick it up. And also, I found this at a thrift store, which is awesome. Little Big Planet Game of the Year edition. It's really cool. It's also not for resale. But I got this for like $6 at a thrift store. Pretty good deal, and super fun. Me and Lucy, my 4-year-old, we were playing this a lot together, and she thinks it's hilarious. So, family fun. Game Boy games. I've been playing a lot of Game Boy. Me and Dustin have been kind of Game Boying it up lately. So I picked up some Game Boy games. I'll try to get them in close to the camera. Some crazy Japanese game called Flying Dragon Cuff. I don't know if it'll zoom in. Random. King of Fighters 95, which is actually a pretty competent fighter for a Game Boy. Nemesis. Good old side-scrolling space shooter. Another one, R-Type, which can't go wrong with R-Type. Super fun, super difficult. Bomberman Max, Blue, Champion, whatever. I just love Bomberman. Anything with Bomberman's face on it, I'm sold. I've been playing a lot of this game. Super fun and addicting. I didn't even know it existed until I picked this up. Kirby's Block Ball. It is a Kirby-themed brick breaker game, but it's so much more than that. It's got bosses from all the Kirby games and power-ups, and it's cool. Just, if you see it, get it. It's not too expensive. And to round it out, good old Mega Man, the first one. in pretty decent shape too. Moving on to the N64, I just actually picked up these 5 N64 games today at a Goodwill for $2 and some change a piece. So since I picked them up today, I haven't had a chance to play them yet, but Buck Bumble, which someone was so kind to outline everything on the cartridge with Sharpie. A lot of people would have passed it up for this, but I'm not a collector of N64. I'll just play the games. Body Harvest. I don't know. It was $2. Pilot Wings 64. I've played a bit of Pilot Wings on Super Nintendo, so I figured I'd give the 64 version a shot. Blast Core, which I think I might have played it before and it'd be fun, but I don't know. And Quake. I love Quake. Great first-person shooter. For me, I like Quake more than Doom, so I haven't played it on Nintendo 64, but hey, I'll give it a shot. And the last console, the Sega Genesis. Let me grab all the Genesis games here. Got about 7 of those. Don't laugh, even though I know you will, but I've never played it, and I need to experience it for myself. Shaq Fu. The Genesis version. The hideous long cart. I have to play it. It was like $2. I know, $2 wasted, right? My 4-year-old had to pick up Toy Story. The camera's actually focusing on Woody's face. But yeah, Toy Story. Pick this one up. Good side-scrolling shooter. Lightning Force. Lightning Force. Played a little bit of it. Super fun. And just picked this up today. Rocket Knight Adventures. Super good game. This is a sleeper on the Genesis. Made by Konami. Super difficult. Super adorable. Looks amazing. Plays great. Really unique take on a platformer. It's this like kangaroo wallaby thing. I don't know. He like has a sword, but he also has a jetpack on his back. It's freaking cool. If you have not played it, get it. These are in the case. I don't think any of them have a manual, but for 75 cents I got a NBA Live 95. I usually don't pick up sports games, but I did play this as a kid, so I'd like to take it back to the old school every once in a while. Krusty's Super Fun House, another one from when I was a kid. We rented this one from the video store a couple times, and I remember it being fun. It probably sucks, but it was only a few bucks, and the art on it is cool. And for me, the piece de resistance, I finally got on hard copy, one of my favorite video games of all time. And you're saying, John, it's a ReplayStation, why isn't it a PS1 game? It's a Genesis game, because I grew up with a PS1. One of my favorite games ever that I did not have, and now I have it in the case, Streets of Rage 2. Perfect. It's just so cool. It's not in the best shape. But it is not very so. But I had to get it because it is one of my favorite games of all time, and I just don't see it a lot in local stores. When it comes in, it goes right back out. So I had to grab it. So I'm going to be kicking the crap out of everybody doing that really annoying like Axel flaming uppercut thing where it's like rah, rah, rah. It's such a good game. If you haven't played this, for me, for my money, I would go Streets of Rage over Final Fight any day. So give this a shot. It's a really awesome game. Anyways, guys, those are my pickups. Thanks for watching and lending an eye to just the random crap that I buy. Anyways, guys, for ReplayStation, this is John, signing off.